I'm Cruella, the most gifted, most stylish designer in all of London. If you've ever seen me make an entrance, you already know. What people call crazy is just my appetizer. That night, I struck a match, flicked it, and my white cape burst into flames, revealing the blazing red gown underneath. The whole room gasped. Other socialites walk the runway. I walk across the roof of a car, because I don't show up for attention. I show up to be worshipped. At the entrance of a high society gala, a whole truckload of garbage suddenly dumped out. The world thought it was trash, but when the smoke cleared, a massive gown made of 100 scraps of fabric spread across the street, and I was standing on top of the garbage truck, laughing like a queen gone rogue. In that moment, London belonged to me. They said I was arrogant, rebellious, unpredictable, and I told them, fashion isn't a rulebook, a fashion is me. I was born with this black and white hair. Called a freak since I was a kid, didn't bother me. At 3 years old, I already knew I'd be a designer. When classmates laughed at the uniform I designed, I slammed him to the ground and gave him a proper beating. So yeah, I got tossed into the trash. Got written up by the teacher, and the principal tried to expel me. Nobody understood me, except my mom. She said I was special, smart, and worthy of love. But fate doesn't care about any of that. She brought me to Paris to ask an old friend for help. She told me to stay in the car. Didn't listen, of course. I slipped into that dazzling masquerade, and for the first time, I felt like I belonged to a world made of lights, fabrics, and perfect cuts. Everything in that room was calling my name. Then I got caught. They released 3 Dalmatians on me. When those dogs charged at me, I heard a whistle, the sound I'll never forget. The Dalmatians suddenly turned toward my mom, cornered her at the cliff, and the next second, she fell into the sea. Mom died. I curled up in terror, thought it was my fault, and then that old friend lied to everyone.
She was threatening me, demanding money.
Ran, left behind my mother's necklace, and lost my home forever, alone. I met Jasper and Horace, survived by stealing whatever we could. I dyed my hair black and hid Cruella away, pretending to be the sweet, harmless Estella. Still designed, just heist costumes this time. But my dream never died. Every time I passed a fashion billboard, my heart ached. They noticed. So they gave me a gift, a job at an elite fashion store. Thought my dream was finally starting. Turns out, I was scrubbing toilets and mopping floors every day. Suggested a window design. My boss laughed in my face. Who do you think you are? That night, punished to clean until morning, I stole his liquor, got absolutely wasted, and couldn't help myself. I redesigned the entire window display. The next day, I was sure I was fired, but then she walked in, the Baroness, the queen of fashion. She looked at the window I transformed and said,
"That girl put together a better window display than I've seen here for 10 years.
For the first time, someone powerful recognized me. She hired me on the spot, and in that moment, for the first time in my life, I felt seen. Finally had a place where my talent could explode into the world.